free hotel, free food, free trainers, free money, free roam the streets.
If 1% of them are Hamas soldiers, England's not going to know what hit them.
Not safe at all. I don't want to send her to school because there's so many attacks on the school.
I will arrest you if you now don't leave this area.
They're here to take over and they're going to be calling us racist, Nazi and fascist on the way out.
It's all about being white. They hate you for being white. This is our country.
They fired you?
Yeah, the whole 27-man team. If you want to come here, you put it in the pot. You don't have your hands in the till.
The Highfield House in Southampton is being used to house asylum seekers and has sparked anger amongst locals.
I leased this restaurant.
I don't care.
Who are you, sorry?
I don't know.
You don't know who you are?
Residents claim there's been an increase in antisocial behaviour, sexual assaults and fear in the area. Videos online have shown locals clashing with doctors and engineers from the hotel.
20 men all videoing us, all getting intimidating, all in our face saying, what the fuck is your problem?
During the previous protest, some passers-by believed it was an anti-Muslim march, which led to this confrontation.
Don't ever march again, because you know what, next time it's going to be 50 times more.
While locals have done it again, this time organising a much larger protest outside the hotel. We go on the ground to find out what's really going on. Join me.
Hi guys, we just arrived in Southampton for an anti-migrant hotel protest. Just in front of us here is Highfield House Hotel. And some good news coming out of the UK this morning. Hidash Kabatu, the illegal migrant who was released accidentally from prison, has been found. A sex offender was on the run this weekend. And everyone's come out today. Pink ladies are here. What the Union Jacks, how you doing, mate? So guys, they will be marching around Southampton. We'll speak to the locals and hear what they have to say. Good to see you, mate, good to see you. But look at the turnout, guys. Wow, check it out. Guys, we have some guys drinking some tinnies in the local pub, but let me just show you this. Guys, you tell me about this hotel. What's been happening here? This hotel right in front of us.
It's disgusting, mate. We've got to get him out, didn't we? We want to get him out.
Have you had any trouble in this hotel since the residents have been here?
No, we're from Pompey, mate, we are. We come up from Pompey to support.
Not in a million years did I think I'll be coming out here defending people from Southampton, but I put football aside, we all got to stick together.
Right, so it's like the South Coast are out today, is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
We're in full
Southampton today, and I never thought I'd ever say that.
I hear things like every night.
Really? What? Do they bother the locals, people living here?
Yeah, so flats over there, as you see over there. Yeah. So it's videos that actually they're like fighting.
They fight each other?
Yeah, like fight each other down there, and then like trying to get in the windows of there. Okay, right. And they're only old people over there. Right. Oh wow, okay.
So listen up behind me, we have the White Vanguard group, who you might have known from other videos. They always dress in black. Uh-oh. Hold on. This is an actually white supremacy group. Some people aren't too happy about that. So some people aren't happy they've turned up. We met these guys in Birmingham, if you remember that video. So interesting, you have some infiltrators. I don't know, guys. And why are you against it in particular?
Well, so my sister actually got attacked by a migrant in Bournemouth. Late at night, she was on a night out, and they punched her in the face. So I'm here to stand up for my sister and my religion as well, because I'm also Christian. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I do it.
It's facilitated by our government, so essentially it's the government's fault, isn't it? And I can't blame these people for wanting to come from somewhere that's got nothing and they're going to get everything on a plate. Yeah. But our ethics is, if you want to come here, you put it in the pot. You don't have your hands in the till. Yeah. And unfortunately, we've got a government that's got their hands in the till as well. So we are where we are, bud. So if we have a sensible government with their head screwed on and fix our country first, and then we can help other people, can't we? But right now, we're getting right fucked, so we've got to come out, otherwise we're going to be done, haven't we? So get off Netflix, put your fucking beer down, and get out here and come out with us.
So guys, just behind me here is Highfield House Hotel. That is housing the migrants. Similar size, I would say, probably to the Bell, not as big as others we've seen, such as Britannia in Canary Wharf. But here it is, guys. The windows are open, the heating's all on full blast. They will be warm for winter, but many of the locals are against it. I mean, some will be for it. We'll probably see a counter-protest at some point. There's been rumours of all sorts going on in this area. You've seen the criminals that we have imported into the UK. Obviously, Rhiannon White, who was murdered by an illegal migrant in a hotel in Walsall. So you just generally don't know who's in these hotels. But this is it today. This is what people are protesting against. Some will stay for the drinks, some are going for the protesting. You got a bit of stick from some people coming here. Why have you come out?
Yeah, so we've just come out in support, really. So obviously last week we saw Islamist invaders attacking, a march which was predominantly women and children, right? And then you still had the organiser of this event saying, they're more than welcome to come still join the march, even though last week they marched with a banner that literally said in the top left corner of it, no racism, but yet they were still attacked, okay? So this clearly shows they don't hate you because they think you're racist, they hate you because of who you are, okay? They hate you because you're the indigenous people of this land. So the case we've got with these marches, as I said on your previous videos, is it's very Civnat saturated. So we're just here to kind of push the talking point, ultimately stand for our people.
Yeah, last time we spoke, you said you're a National Socialist group, you're pushing for basically a pure white society. Is that still the stance?
Absolutely, you can't change an ideology.
So what do you say to people that claim you're a neo-Nazi group?
The National Socialism, it's in the title, we're no longer trying to hide our ideology. We never was, There's nothing wrong with being a National Socialist. What it stands for, you're being a national, you love your country, and a socialist, it's not the Marxist socialist that people mix out for today. You're a socialist because you love your indigenous people, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because we are the minority of the world.
But when you have counter-protests turn up saying stop the far right, almost paints everyone as a National Socialist.
They call reform Nazi, okay? So no matter how much people try and pander to the left, no matter how much we try and say, yeah, do you know what, bring the legal ones in, they're still going to be called a Nazi. Yeah. They're still going to be called far right. Yeah. All while this goes on, we're still being made a minority in our country. Yeah. So a group has to come along and rip the Band-Aid off and say, do you know what?
By 2035, we will be a minority in our own country.
If we're not already.
If you're not already, you can't go to parts of Birmingham and go in there just because you are a minority in that part of Birmingham.
When are the people going to stop caring about being called words? When? Because to me, preserving our people, preserving our culture, preserving our identity is the highest law of nature.
But wanting a pure white society is genuinely racist. Would you not argue that?
Racism is self-preservation. Our ancestors were racist, and that's why we're here today.
Do you think
they don't care about your beliefs? They care that you're white. They hate you for being white. And you say you don't recognise their race. Well, I'll tell you something. They recognise yours. It's all about being white. They hate you for being white. This is our country.
So, guys, we met those guys in Birmingham. They openly just claimed they're racist. Who cares? As long as it's for preserving the white race. I wouldn't say everyone here represents this crowd. I meet various different people. I speak to anyone and everyone. I'm not supporting or for any group. I'm just here to hear what people have to say. And the message is clear from a lot of the locals so far that they're against this Highfield Hotel here in Southampton, guys. But yeah, a lot of people are turning out at the minute. It is a lot of people. Let's go and see who else is here. So guys, here you get a better view of the crowds just behind us. Very friendly atmosphere at the minute. There's crowds that go all the way back there. Union Jacks and St George's Crosses are here. Geez, have you organised today?
Yes, mate.
Yeah, what's the reason for organising today's protest?
Stop the boats, mate. That's the reason why we organise this.
Yeah, and just behind us is the hotel. Why are you so against the hotel?
Because it houses illegal men, mate. Undocumented men in our city.
I saw you had your protest yesterday in central London. It got moved from Whitechapel. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so look at the situation that two-tier policing, two-tier justice, multiculturalism, corruption at the heart of government, the Islamist invasion. Look at the consequences. As it worked out, it is now the fascism that we now face is diversity versus democracy. The fascism we face, my friend, is diversity versus democracy. Islamist is a no-go zone. At what point do we declare Whitechapel a terrorist state? Look at how they behaved yesterday. Look at the rhetoric they use against us. Look at the words they use against us. These people absolutely despise us. Our march in Knightsbridge through the Speaker's Corner was a complete success. We showed two-tier policing, we showed two-tier justice, and we brought the Islamists out. At what point do we declare Whitechapel a terrorist state?
But they would argue you called the protest a crusade, so they're almost defending their Muslim identity by you going there. They may feel threatened by you going there.
Yeah, that's correct.
So do they have a right to come out to protect their community?
Yes, absolutely. So it's our job. I'm glad you asked that question because it's the right question. It's our job to understand Islamist and far-left totalitarian propaganda. For example, the 8 Crusades crusades that we've had today, all of them were self-defense against Arab supremacy, against Arab colonialism, against Islamist aggression. So you're absolutely right. They will say we've called it a crusade. Now, what else do we know about standard Islamic narrative, also known as sin? What else do we know about Islamist far-left totalitarian propaganda? They are always the victim. Their storyboard is that of victimhood and oppression. So, for example, for years, us on the socially conservative right, especially if you're white and Christian and straight, you've been called a racist, a homophobe, a Nazi, etc. So we now know that it doesn't matter what we do or don't do, what these people, be they communist or Islamist, what they're saying is, no matter what you do or don't do, we're right, you're wrong, we have a right to defend ourselves. It's the level of lying and deceit within the Islamist, within the heart of the Islamist, is absolutely unprecedented. That's why they formed the alliance with the communists in the unholy alliance. It doesn't matter what we do or don't do, they're here to take over, and they're going to be calling us racist, Nazi and fascist on the way out. So it's not an act of self-defense when they come out in militant black bloc, when they call for the death of Jews, when they chant for jihad. It's not self-defense, it's the Islamic caliphate. It doesn't matter what we do or don't do, they're going to continue to behave like this. Each and every crusade was an act of self-defense against Islamist expansion, against Arab colonialism. This is the 9th crusade, and we will once again be standing up for our women and children in taking our country back via that crusade.
No need for that. We're on the same side, bro. No, we're not. Yes, we are, bro.
So guys, that was Nick there, who's just telling us he had a protest yesterday in central London. It got moved from Whitechapel. The police cancelled it at risk of serious disorder. Now, it definitely seemed like more people in Whitechapel than in central London. There's also this idea that some people feel that there's almost two-tier policing. But guys, there's definitely none today. People are out and they're walking the streets of Southampton. Look at it. We have the Pink Ladies. Is this the Pink Ladies protest?
Yes, it is. It's the British Women First Pink Ladies.
Yeah, how do you feel these protests have changed? I saw it over summer. A lot more women are coming because of obviously the crimes that are being committed against women. Like evidently it's in the news, but how do you feel about the turnout from women?
It's absolutely brilliant today, but I do actually believe it's down to the Pink Ladies encouraging lone women to turn up who have never ever turned up a protest before.
Yeah, and I think as we're on the subject of women, it'd be very fitting to talk about Rhiannon White. She was murdered by an asylum seeker. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely disgusting. It's heartbreaking. Should never ever have happened.
There is a big Mitzvah crowd right now. We had White Vanguard, we had UKIP here. There are different groups that lash on to these protests that do mingle within the group. But this is all in support of Southampton. This movement is continuing. We're in October now, going into November. Protests are still happening. Last year they died out by the end of summer, but now here we are. Horses leading the way, doing the protest. We got the media in front of us. Hey mate, good to see you. Are you local to the area? Yeah. Why have you come today?
I've got 2 young girls, and by the sounds of it, our generation is pretty much shafted. I don't want my 2 kids to grow up scared to walk the streets, scared to live their life.
Yeah.
I'm here to stop it.
How do you feel? Just this weekend, literally, Hadush Kabatu, a sex offender, was on the run. How does that make you feel about your kids?
Oh, absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I feel for kids. I feel for all kids. It's not right. The government are allowing it. And enough is enough.
And what's been happening in this hotel? What have the locals been saying since this hotel?
The sexual attacks have gone up massively.
In this area?
Yeah, in the area. They're too scared to walk the streets. It's just disgusting. Thing is, they're paid. Free hotel, free food, free trainers, free money, free roam in the streets. It's wrong. Enough is enough.
And what was this area like before the hotel was here?
Lovely. Student area. Student accommodation. Lovely. Diversity. A lovely area. Now we've got unvetted males, no passports, don't know who they are, and they're running amok on our streets. We're not having it. We've had enough.
Yeah. So what do you hope happens after today?
Oh, hopefully they stop the hotel, hopefully they shut it down, send them home if they're unvetted. If they're vetted, they have no problem. If they're unvetted, you have to go.
You're born with a willy, you're a man.
If you're born with a willy, you're a man.
I see your flag. Refugees, welcome. Is that what you believe? You think we're importing sex offenders?
It's not good. Not good at all. Not when I've got an 18-year-old and a 6-year-old, and I'm frightened to send her to school. It's got to stop. Got to stop now before it gets out of hand. This has to keep happening.
Yeah, what's it been like having a daughter in the area?
Well, when my first born was born, fine. Safe on the streets. My 6-year-old, not safe at all. I don't want to send her to school because there's so many attacks on the schools. It's got to stop.
What do you think the government should do? They had this one in, one out, and just this week, a migrant who was, he got deported, he's come back in. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolute joke. Absolute joke. What's our borders doing? What is our borders doing? You know? Why ain't the Navy protecting our borders? They're dangerous people. These people in the hotel, like Liam Tuff said, if 1% of them are Hamas soldiers, England's not going to know what hit them.
Are you local to the area?
I am, yeah.
What's your take? What's been happening? What have you seen in Southampton?
What I've seen so far is people, old grannies in Southampton, have had to put a CCTV camera on her disability buggy because she's getting harassed by migrants outside the old people's home.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anything like it, mate. CCTV on the disability buggy for a 90-year-old woman. That's disgusting, man.
And just for context, there's an old people's home next to the migrant hotel.
That's where she lives. She lives there. She gets harassed so often, she's had to put CCTV on a disability buggy.
And what kind of people are you seeing in those hotels? So sometimes it's a mix of families. Is this one?
There's no families. There's 300 fighting age males in there. No one knows who they are, what they've got, what disease is. Not fair on our people. So it's not about race, colour or religion, anything like that. I've invited Harmon Kapoor Singh down today. We've got him down here. We've got a lot of other people here today. We've invited all races, creeds and religions, as long as we're not raping kids or eating our swans.
Guys, we're in Southampton. These hotels are just across the country. We're on the south coast. It doesn't matter if you're in the north or the south. These hotels are everywhere, and this is what Brits are feeling at the minute.
We're taking our streets back. This is what this is. This is our country, and we're taking it back. You wouldn't buy a car without a logbook, so why are we letting them in? You wouldn't do it.
Protect all women! Save our kids! Protect all women! Save our kids!
So guys, just behind me you have a bridge where passers-by are looking on. You can see there's police. Oh, they're throwing stuff. Oh, they're about to throw stuff. Hey! Oh, they're throwing bottles. They've arrested him. Uh-oh. Look at that. 3 on. Oh, they're climbing up. They're climbing up. Here they go. Here they go. They're chasing them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Police are holding them down. Some have gone up. Some have gone up. They're chasing them up the bridge. He's falling down. They're controlling the crowd. Here they go. They're up to the top. They're controlling the crowd. Uh-oh. Whoa, the horse is running over. The horse is running over. What on earth? Whoa, the horse is kicking off. Did you see that? I have never seen that, guys. A horse just ran her over. They're on the bridge.
Get back. Let's get back. Get back on the road. Get back on the road.
The lady's crying. The lady's crying. Crowd. Right. Wow, they're all up there. Everybody's up there. We'll see what he's filming. So, oh, we've got a tie here. What's going on there? Right. So guys, it all started from a bottle being thrown from up the bridge. And it's caused a bit of a ruckus. Someone's been arrested up top.
His face. Oh, show your face. Show your face. Show your face. He's fucking Daddy's been sprayed.
You okay, madam? You okay? You right, right?
The horse knocked me over.
You right, yeah? Where's your hurt? Your leg? Have you twisted it? Have a sit down. Have a sit down.
The horse pushed me over.
Alright. Do you want to sit down? Do you want to have a seat? You right, yeah?
Yeah, I'm right.
Alright. Someone's been arrested, guys. They're pulling a few people. That lady got hit by a horse. We will stand behind the car for now, guys, because it is moving. It's really, anything can happen, you know. But they are moving the crowd. Someone's getting arrested. Hey, what did you see up there? What was happening?
I saw there was one youth. He threw a bottle from the top. He then got chased up here. The police got him under arrest. Danny Tomo was sprayed by pepper spray point blank range. Numerous occasions.
So we have some agitators here today.
Agitators on top of the bridge there.
Well, guys, it's all happening. You saw from the start of the protest, very, very peaceful, and all of a sudden, it erupted.
A peaceful protest can quickly turn into chaos, and it's absolute a joke the way that they let these other protesters actually get on the bed, on the bridge.
So someone's been pepper sprayed in the eyes there. Unbelievable.
So what's happened? What's happened?
So guys, there's reports of piss being thrown. Hey, that bottle wasn't cola, they're saying it's piss. I don't know, but he's been arrested. You saw before it happened though, there were like 3 officers right next to him. I don't know how they didn't keep an eye on it. So guys, a sign of things to come, let's keep it moving. Have you been pepper sprayed? What's wrong with you?
Pepper sprayed by the police, yeah.
What, were you up on the bridge?
Yeah, me and Danny ran up there and they pepper sprayed the pair of us.
Right. What did you see up there? How many was arrested? Because there's one guy who threw it.
Well, there was women, like middle-class women, supposed to be respectful women of our community. Danny has been pepper sprayed in both eyes. I only got one. Danny couldn't see. I looked at him, I said, come on, have some heart. He said, have you got any water for him? And they all just shook their heads.
So what were they? Who was getting arrested? Was it just one guy? Because there was one who
we got
threw
to the
it.
bridge, they threw a bottle of piss at us.
Yeah.
They threw a bottle, you saw it. That was a bottle of piss, thrown off the bridge. A few of us run up there. Okay, it might look like we've been aggressive. We got there. There was like middle-aged, middle-class women.
Well, look, that could have been.
Give a shit.
That could have been acid. You know, we're in the UK.
Acid. Look at my eye. Danny got done in both eyes.
Oh, guys, so one guy has been sprayed.
Let's move over.
Well, guys, so that has really set the tone currently. A lot of people are angry now. They're on edge. They're wondering, can the police this event? They got horses, but as you saw from the video, they ran over an elderly woman, well, 2 elderly women. And they are stewards as well as police who are organising this event. They are trying to police it themselves as well as rely on the police. Are you local here? Yeah, what were your thoughts on all these people flying their flags in your area?
They can go home.
Yeah, some of them are local though, but...
Yeah, sadly they are.
Yeah.
I've just been walking down the road with the other crew. But then I heard, on the way back home, I heard this lot. I thought I'd stop and see what's what.
A lot of the talk I've heard today that they're against the Migrant Hotel, I think it's called Highfield House Hotel. Are you against it? You for it?
They've got to go somewhere, haven't they?
Yeah. Do you think Southampton's the right area if there's this many people, or do you think they're a minority in the area?
These have been busting. There are some locals, but they've mainly been busting.
Okay.
Because Southampton's a multicultural city, always has been.
Right. Okay, thanks a lot. So local against it, she believes some of them are busting. Well, a lot of people are from the South Coast who we've spoken to. White Vanguard, who spoke to a defiant from here. So she's not too happy. There will be some locals against it. She claims this is a very multicultural area. People here have claimed it's not about multiculturalism, it's more just to do with unvetted people in this hotel. This guy's patiently waiting on his bike at the lights. The only bike rider who actually follows the law. Oh, be careful of the horses. Hey mate, you're in your local park. What are your thoughts on everyone turning up today?
Sorry?
What are your thoughts on everyone walking through Southampton today?
Who are you asking on behalf of?
I just myself, I've got like an independent channel.
Keep my opinions to myself, but thank you.
Are you for it, against it, or?
No, I'm not going to say.
What's your thoughts on this today?
Well, I keep them to myself, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like the flag of your country?
It's not my country, so I'm a different one. But
what's your country?
From Wales. So,
yeah, would you like the flag of Wales?
Yes, of course I do.
Good,
yeah.
brilliant. That's what it's all about, uniting everyone together.
So we have some people just wandering around the park. What are your thoughts on everything that just kind of unleashed just now?
It's disgusting. I'm Ryan at raisetheColours.org.uk. We've been putting flags all across the south of Birmingham now.
Oh, it's you when you get down the motorway.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
That's us. Yeah, we've been having a great time. We just thought we'd come and support the Pink Ladies, you've seen the women, children, disabled at the front, and for the police to change this route of this peaceful march, they changed the route twice in 24 hours, so it doesn't go past mosques. Which, you know, we're respecting other people's religions, but what the disgrace is the two-tier policing, where they are looking to take us this way, and they can't control one bridge where the left can run onto the bridge and urinate, throw bottles of urine over women and children at the front.
Well, I think that says it all. I mean, if they did take you to a more volatile area, I mean, that's what could happen, though. So I think they have to do these routes clearly, because it's hard to police.
It is hard to police, so they've done this, but for them not to control a bridge and let them throw urine down on top of people, it's just a disgrace.
And obviously you mentioned this protest was moved. It went past the mosque. It was going to go past the mosque. Now it's not. Even Raise the Colours. People feel like these protests and even the Raise the Colours movement is targeting foreigners and religious people. What do you have to say to that?
We're here to take the flag back off any sort of fascist Nazi regime. We're here to fly the flag, be proud, British values. People in Chinese communities, Sikh communities, there's never been a problem in this country. We're all integrated together. Legal migration is good for the country and what it was built on. But the issue for us is illegal economic migration. 20 years ago, when migration was controlled, you could get, the hospital wait times were 3-4 hours. Now it's sort of 12, 15, 20 odd hours. People that have lived in this country and paid taxes to this country are dying in hospital corridors because the money is being spent on the wrong thing, in my opinion, which is illegal migrants. And for them to be coming across and then getting escorted into the country, I just think it's just not right at all.
Move over, people! Horses are getting agitated, bloody hell. So guys, we've come to a squeezing point. Oh, here they are. Counter protesters, mind the horse. Mind the horse.
Keep going.
Alright, so we do have the counter protesters. Alright guys, so we've come to the squeezing point here. The counter protesters here. So where?
Try and keep it moving, okay? Quick film and keep moving, okay? Because people who are encouraged to stay, so quick film and move for my sake.
Guys, how do you feel about this? So guys, we have the counter protesters behind me. Stop the far right, refugees welcome just behind me.
And I ask that you keep moving.
So, no one is illegal. We have some Islamists. Yeah, we do have the protesters behind me who are getting a bit angry. They're flying the flags. We're hearing this chant, whose streets are streets. It's the chants. They are everywhere. Here we have some guys with the flags. Here they have them. Refugees welcome is the sign. They're trying to police it themselves. They have some stewards who are making sure they stand on their side. People covered up in face masks as well. We have the Muslim community, it seems. Some guy over here. No, I'm not very close. Some swearing. They're getting very aggressive. Mate, don't push into the horse though, yeah? I don't want to stand behind that horse. If it goes, boy. 2 vans. If this was an island, guys, it'd be on fire. What we saw in Dublin.
Rejoin!
Okay, we go. Alright guys, we'll start moving. Police orders, they want to control the crowd. Terrorist scum off our streets is the chant. That is the chant. Clash of cultures here, guys, in the south coast. The Saints are marching in. Here they are. Have you ever seen anything like this in your life?
It's not good, maybe.
Yeah. How do you feel how divided the UK is right now? It seems like a lot of people argue over different things.
It's very hard to live here because we do very sacrifice over here.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, and I think in the UK, the Sikh community do a lot for the community, I think. I think the Sikhs are very well respected here in the UK.
Yeah, they should be respected, because we are doing a lot of things here.
Yeah. They talk about this hotel in the area. It's an illegal migrant hotel. Do you have any opinions about this hotel?
Yeah, maybe if I talk about the hotels, they are also expensive. They not admit the Sikh families are to be live over there, so it's not good.
The local Tesco is shut today. Tesco Express will not be open. The tinnies will not be served. I wanted a drink of water. but it is closed. We might have to go to the local corner shop. We're going down some little roads. There's a pub. People are drinking in the pub. What's she done?
Weird, isn't it?
Right. They're against the migrant hotel in the area.
Oh, right.
So any thoughts on that hotel? Housing people on there?
Maybe ask Sammy.
What's your thoughts on the hotel in the area and this protest?
The hotel in the area? What do you mean?
It's like a legal migrant hotel.
Oh, I don't know or don't really care about it, mate, to be honest with you. The entire city is incredibly multicultural. I think these people are having a fucking laugh, to be quite honest with you. Absolutely.
So you think multiculturalism is working here in Southampton?
Well, I think Indian migration was a key part after the war. That's why it's particularly Indian. You know, there's lots of Indian migration all over the country.
What about unvetted migrants who come?
Well, obviously that's incredible. I don't think the system's perfect, obviously, but I think that these sorts of protests are led by complete bullshit on Facebook. Completely. I think the people who are worried about their country are just flexing against complete horseshit on Facebook that other people pick up, and the algorithm just sucks them into it.
So misinformation in the media has led to these kind of groups.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
I think it's absolutely solid that the fucking kebab house is still open, and I bet all of them would love to go and eat that food. Do you know what I mean?
So this guy saying after the protest they're all going to have a curry and a kebab. Interesting to take on multiculturalism though. I've got a couple drinks. Let's join the rest of the protest. Hi guys, so the march is continuing. You're having a lot of passers-by looking on. Some are for it, some are against it. You had some middle-class women in disbelief. They've never seen this in their town. We are going past the Travel Lodge. I do think it's just a normal hotel. But you see the police presence in this protest. There are little roads where people can sneak into, but they do have the police vans. Keep an eye on it. A bit of infighting.
Silly boy!
Very silly.
Great.
A bit of infighting, guys. I think there's so many people. They're telling people to move forward. Some are getting annoyed about it.
We're fighting the same fight. Mate, I've never said no different to this.
You do get a real mix of these protests. Everyone has a different reason for coming out. You'll have people who are affected by the system, feeling how unfair it is to live in the UK right now, see where the country's going, how they saw it years and years ago. And when they see hotels in their area and how they're living, they feel it's really unfair.
I used to run the security for the hotel.
Really?
Back in May 2022.
Right.
We were asked to be given 6 days' notice.
Oh, and they fired you?
Yeah, the whole 27-man team.
But if you're security, surely you'd stay as security.
They wanted to go in-house.
What does that mean by that, in-house?
They wanted to train the guys that are already turning up to become security. So it's 27 people, myself included, that's been blacklisted from the SIA.
No way.
Yes, mate.
So
I haven't been able to work since.
You've been out of work since then or not?
Yeah, well, motorbike accident didn't help, but yeah.
Incredible. So it does seem that they do seem to hire migrant workers at these hotels, probably because of the language barrier.
All I can speak is for what's going on in that hotel. I don't know what's going across the board.
Yeah.
So I really can tell you.
And who else was fired? I'm guessing it was the receptionist.
I don't know about the receptionist. All I know is it was security. So that's all I know.
I've never heard that before. So what's your take on it? Are you for the hotel despite your job?
As far as I'm concerned, it would like to be, well, in Southampton alone, that area has caused 265 in August alone, 265 violent sexual assaults surrounding that hotel.
Right.
All the information's on the Portsmouth Police website.
You've basically invited crime into your town.
Yeah. It's not just town, it's the surrounding areas. Southampton, Winchester, Eastleigh. It's going across the board. That hotel is supposed to house 71 rooms and can house up to 200 people alone.
And within that 3-mile radius is 8 primary schools, as well as 2, 8.
Wow.
As well as 2 university, one is campus. Southampton University campus. Something's going on, perhaps a hidden agenda no one knows.
So we heard it from that guy over there, literally was working in the hotel. He lost his job so they can hire other security guards. This is just the unheard stories that you do not hear about these migrant hotels, that you just get, job losses as well as increased fear in the community. But as we're marching, guys, I just want to show you this. There's a mosque. We're marching past a mosque. I've never seen that before. We just told this is a local gay bar. We have the LGBT flags right next to the mosque. I don't know if they protest against this bar, but we're in a very diverse area. There's a shop called Khan's. This lady's saying we should all love each other. That's the message. The Solent IC sees me. Look at that, guys. The left-wing propaganda from the universities, trying to be all-inclusive, it seems. The people are marching past the uni. So, guys, I feel like the protest might be going here to this park. There are some people with their phones. People might be getting some more tinnies. This where it is? Okay. We've got the go-ahead. All right, this is like a battleground field, though. I'm sure we're going to get counter-protesters here at some point, because this is an absolutely huge field. I've noticed there's a fence on the left, so no one can come this side, so it's all one way in, one way out, it seems. Maybe at the back entrance, who knows? How are we doing?
Big fan of you, Mush.
Oh, thank you, Mush. Hey, what do you think of this protest, though? All these guys coming with the flags.
Brilliant, mate. Standing up for ourselves, mate. Standing up against the government about all the corruption that's going on.
Yeah, how do you feel
about the people, mate? We've had enough.
Yeah,
it ain't about race. It's not about being racist. I've got people in my family. It's not about race at all, mate. It's about standing up against the government.
And how do you feel about Southampton right now?
It's good, mate. We're all starting to come together. It's about time, really. It should happen years ago, mate, to be fair.
There we go. It's about time. Seems like people have had enough. So they're coming to the local park. Look at the police line, though. Good 15 along this little stretch here. You have your media to the right, waiting for the headlines. Of course, they didn't join the protest. They'll get the clip. They'll have the picture, the headlines written, and they know exactly what they want to say. Will they interview people? I doubt it, guys. But no sign of the counter-protest just yet. They've got a stage of music. We'll try to stay away from it, from being copyrighted and all that sort of stuff. Got a bit of drizzle. I don't think that's going to stop anyone. But you see the flags are coming in. People are going to be joining this protest en masse. And they're going to have some speeches just over here.
Patriots is Islam versus secularism and Christianity. They are not on the side of the woke LGBT mafia. They are not on the side of the radical liberal left. They're not on the side of the centre or the right. They're on the side of dominion for Allah.
There are Islamist soldiers on our soil, and they have a mission. Christian soldiers must stand now and defend. If you don't believe in any God at all, or if you're a lukewarm Christian, you may think that we should be quiet. Just live and let live. But look at our country. Is that what's happening? Are we allowed to live and let live? Are we forced to eat halal meat that has been barbarically slaughtered under a prayer to a God that we do not serve? Are our children being damaged and indoctrinated in schools? Through children's TV programs? We are under an evil attack. We stand for our kids. Now, Islam is attempting to take root, and our government officials do not see a problem. Our king, our treacherous king, defender of the faith, does not see a problem. We have a huge problem.
So, guys, we've arrived at the stage, and it seems like the White Vanguard group is being stopped and searched by the police.
Oh, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. They'll be the next Bin bombers, I'm telling you. Their ideology is totally different to the normal people.
Right, how do you feel like different groups latching on to these, I guess, anti-illegal migrant movements?
Yeah.
It's going to breed stuff like this, no?
And it's going to, people like them, it's going to make it ignite in this country. And when everyone is normal, but we're, call them Starmer, we're far right. That is, you can't get no further right.
So, guys, I've just ran from one part to another. There's said to be counter-protesters just down here. That's why you might see some horses in the distance. I don't know who's there, but let's have a look. Hi, mate.
I saw you over the other side. Are you filming both sides?
Yeah, I just ask people questions. Yeah. So, yeah.
No problem. I just recognised.
Yeah, it's right. Hey, right?
Okay.
Yeah, just come to ask people questions, interview people.
Okay, like, look, you're going to
Hey, guys.
aren't you?
I've just come here, I didn't say anything.
But you don't need
Good to
to.
go. It's
Cool.
probably good to
Well,
go.
what's wrong, guys?
Come on, we know you are, mate.
I've just come here to ask some questions.
We know you are. Go on.
So what's the issue with me being here? Is there an issue with me being here?
Yeah.
Well, so how do you feel about a white vanguard neo-Nazi group came here today? Guys, just voice your opinion. What do you think of the other side? Just come here to ask questions. Put your hand down.
What are you trying to do?
I just ask questions, but they're blocking my way.
Well, you just want to ask them?
Yeah, I didn't. The officer saw. I just came in.
Yeah. He's a far right streamer.
I'm not far. They just throw words around.
You should have all of these things.
Yeah, I go there to speak to people. Winter, no S. But I just come here just to ask questions. And no, I won't ask them questions they don't want me to. They can go over there.
Then I'm going to speak to him.
Cool. So I'll go this way, and then you guys don't have to follow me.
Guys, just let him go past.
He's going in to antagonise the crowd and
So-
film
so-
their faces in order to provide information for the far right.
I don't give their names.
That's what he does.
I don't ask for names in detail. I literally just say why.
That's what he does.
I literally just ask why
No,
are you
do
here.
it so that your mate Lee Sherrers can then pimmise it.
Who? Lee? Who's Lee? I just asked why people are
You
here.
know Lee Sherrers is Antifa
I've-
Public Watch, mate.
I have no idea who he goes on about.
All his details have been widely
They just throw.
You know exactly.
No, listen.
Guys, should we go back?
Wait. Let me just explain myself.
Can we go this way?
Wait, one sec.
Go with the policeman.
Come on this way.
I spoke
Just
to.
leave us alone.
Let me
Go
talk.
away.
I
We
spoke
don't
to.
want to discuss it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come this way.
I didn't ask a question. So your officer saw. Officer, you saw. I just walked here.
Yeah, I'm just talking to you over here. What's that?
Okay.
What's your question?
I just want to ask them why they're here today. That's literally it.
Oh, that's okay. I don't think they want to talk to you. There's a load of them surrounding you.
No, they don't want to talk to me, but there'll be people here who will.
Yeah.
And that's.
You're not going any further forward than this at the moment.
But I'm impartial.
Your presence here, you may be impartial.
No.
But your presence. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you. Your presence here.
You literally just manhandled me here.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, to move you away to stop them actually maybe assaulting you or to prevent.
Oh, well, they're not going to assault me though.
I don't know. You don't know them either. They just don't want you here. They've surrounded you at the moment.
No.
I've walked you away from them because I thought that maybe one of them may be hostile to the fact you're there. They don't seem to like you.
Well, I've never met them before. They just throw this far right word around. I've met genuine far right people today,
Yes.
and I just wanted to ask them why they're here, their side of the story. I didn't agitate.
They don't want to talk to you.
I didn't want to talk to them specifically. They came to me. I wanted to talk to maybe other people who are here
But I am
from the
concerned
community.
that if you continue with your pathway that way through towards them, there will be a breach of the peace.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you to leave this area and go.
I just want to say my side of things. They just throw this far right word around, and just so the police,
Thank you.
stewards,
Thanks for
just.
saying, yeah. Okay,
I know,
anyway,
but they're just making
You're
stuff
not
up.
listening, because I'm now quoting a piece of law to you that I will arrest you if you now don't leave this area.
We're just making stuff. I'm going this way
Making it
anyway.
happen, mate.
Oh, I was just going this way anyway, but you just
Keep
said.
going then.
Mate,
no one wants to talk to you. Go away. They don't want
how
to talk
do you?
to you. I don't know.
Mate, you're literally on
your
their
way.
side. It's unbelievable. Two-tier policing, honestly, unbelievable.
Thank you very much. On your way.
Your officer saw. Where's she gone? She saw me. Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't
On
do
your way.
anything wrong.
Thank you. I didn't
Did
say
you see
anything
it?
wrong. I fear that if you go back over there, they will surround
I
you
can
again,
protect
and I'll be
myself.
rescuing you. Not today, you won't be. Goodbye.
Guys, you can't even protect the public. Oh my god. Officers, guys, see the attitude on him. Unbelievable. After being confronted by them students, I did manage to speak to some counter-protesters.
I understand some of the frustrations. I come from a family who's very advocative about this. It's just a case of some people feel like more support is being put in place for asylum seekers than people who are homeless on the streets in this country. But at the same time, everyone's entitled to help. Just because you're from somewhere different doesn't mean you're not entitled to any less help from anyone here.
Yeah.
I think that the government should be supporting everyone.
And do you think at the minute too many are coming over? Like, do you have? They're saying 37,000 this year, but do you think there's a limit on how much we can take?
There is certainly a limit because obviously, as anyone who does maths would know, a finite area can only house finite people. So yes, there is something that needs to be done about immigration, whether it's letting less people in or making sure we only let specific people in, not to sound disrespectful or anything. It's also about, let's look after the people that we are letting in. Let's look after the people that are already here instead of trying to patronise them, because it's just going to make the problem worse.
How do you guys feel about the hotel in the area, as that's where it all started?
Well, I think somebody came along a few months ago and videoed it, and sort of spread the word that the fact they were asylum seekers. Because I live in Highfield, and I had no idea, because they're not causing any trouble. They're, it was an outsider, someone from outside of Southampton, who came in, who's trying to stir up hatred, and it's not how Southampton is.
Right.
Southampton is historically a tolerant, welcoming place, and it really annoys me the way that the outsiders are coming in and trying to stir up trouble and frightening people.
And you said as a local you didn't know about this hotel. Do you feel like the government should, or local council should, tell the locals if they have a migrant hotel in their area?
Why?
Some people want to know. Some people, that's why they're protesting sometimes. People only hear about them when potentially there's a crime that's happened, and they're like, oh, I didn't even know there was one in there, like yourself.
No, I don't think it should be advertised where everybody is. Saying like women's refuges, you don't advertise those, because you know that there'll be some idiots, aggressive idiots, who are trying to cause trouble. So if someone is vulnerable, you don't advertise where they are.
Everyone's always got on, and I think it's just some people just feel like with everything going on, and they need to sort of stoke up some sort of wave of sort of resentment against these people and get them out. But we are part of the whole world community and part of the British society, and we can contribute like everybody else. So we want them just to see that, and hopefully if we can get them to see that side of it, then hopefully we won't have these processions, and there will be no hate come from either side or any issues at all.
Yeah, one thing they do is like to say to spread fear or something like this, they will say that Islam wants to take over. What's your thoughts on that?
That's a very strange statement to say. As Muslims, like everybody else in the community, we live, we breathe, we eat, we drink, we work, we do like everybody else is. We're simply about being here in the world, and in the UK especially, as people, of course, who are supposed to be obedient to God. And one of our systems of being obedient to God is about looking after the community around us. So we're not here as anti-establishment people. In fact, I always tell my local community that doing anything for your local neighbours, just giving them food over, is actually their right over us. We should be looking after our neighbours and feeding them regarding of their religion or their race. So actually, in our faith, we actually say that actually us being here, we pray, hopefully, if we do things the correct way. And yes, we're not perfect, we're not infallible, we make our mistakes. But in the general overall setting of the Muslim community, we are here to bring about peace and understanding and cooperation in society. And within our religious doctrine, that is deeply embedded. And hopefully by being better and good Muslims, we can even protect more of that, and hopefully sort of get rid of this idea that we are here to sort of get rid of everybody. That's not what we're here for. That's far from the truth.
While this year is on track to be the second highest year for small boat arrivals in the past 6 years, protests across the country continue to grow. With reports of rising costs and crime linked to migrant hotels, many local residents say they're running out of patience. The question remains, how many more can the UK take for the sake of being a welcoming country? And can new arrivals from third world countries truly integrate? Let me know, what do you think?